Diego Moreira, a standard Ligue and SL Benfica product in his youth, was a highly sought after talent with numerous teams vying for his services. But in the end, Chelsea outperformed everyone to land the gifted teen. Even though it is extremely improbable that he would play for the first team for at least a season, his signing is positive for Chelsea's future. Let's discuss Diego Moreira in great detail. Let's get straight into it. On August 6, 2004, Diego Manuel Jadon da Silva Moreira was born in Liege, Belgium. Almami, Moreira's father, was a member of both the Guyana-Bissau national football team and Standard Liège, a top-flight club in Belgium at the time. Diego's initial experience with football occurred at the Standard Liège Youth Academy for this reason. He spent the majority of his youth years at the Belgian club, moving up through the ranks as he got older. The Belgian national team was impressed by his outstanding performance and they named him to the Under 15 squad in 2019. At the club level, things were less than ideal and Moreira was searching for other options. And for this reason, in August 2020, the youngster joined the SL Benfica in Portugal and departed from Belgium. He also abandoned Belgium and decided to represent Portugal instead. The player immediately received 6 matches for the under-23s, which proved to be a brilliant decision on his part. Diego Moreira's first season wasn't very noteworthy, but after a solid pre-season, he was a much better player in the next one. Moreira played in various age divisions during the 2021-2022 season. He scored 1 goal in 10 games with the under-23s. Moreira saved his greatest work for the UEFA Youth League nonetheless. Moreira, who participated in all 10 games, contributed 5 assists and 4 goals, including 2 in the championship game against Red Bull Salzburg, which led to Benfica's first ever victory. Moreira was given a 22-minute appearance in the senior team of Benfica's last game against Flocos de Fleiria in recognition of his outstanding achievements. Moreira was promoted to the reserve team at the beginning of the 2022-2023 season because it was determined that he was too skilled for the under-23s. He participated in the under-19s UEFA Football Youth League campaign at the same time. Moreira has participated in 28 games that season, recording a respectable return of 3 goals and 4 assists. He is a player who can play on both wings, but has chosen to focus on the left side for the time being. The adolescent is special because he is equally skilled at setting up goals as he is at scoring them. Moreira has extraordinary speed, but when he combines it with his keen vision, he elevates himself to the level of an exceptional player. Moreira was frequently tasked with creating chances for his club during Benfica's UEFA Youth League winning season, which he accomplished with exceptional effectiveness. The player's weaker right foot, which hinders his passing and shooting skills when he turns the ball inside, is one of his main weaknesses. This facilitates opposition's concerted attempts to place the ball on his right foot. The ideal option for Moreira would be a stint with reserves where he could focus on improving his game and taking it to the next level. Given the potential that Chelsea possesses, along with some additions like Christopher Nkunku, who will obviously return later on in the season. Obviously, you do have players like Madueke is going to be at the club, Mudryk, and there are other options as well that obviously would lessen his opportunity. He could get an opportunity against Wimbledon in the coming week. Obviously, that is very possible. But obviously, the best thing for him would be to stick with the reserve team and develop, and then hopefully, next season and whatever, when he gets older, because at this time of recording, he is currently 19 years old. He just turned 19 earlier in August, on August 6th, as I mentioned. So obviously, he's still very young. He has time on his side, and the future looks bright in terms of the players that we're trying to bring in. Obviously, we have players like Kenji Pais, who will come in later on when he turns 18 in October, not October, in 2 years from now, but he's born in October. You have players like the John Whisper Richards, who will obviously come into the team when he turns 18 as well, the Jamaican player. So there's a lot of young players that will be joining the club. Obviously, you have David Washington, who's also coming as well. He's 18 years old. There's a lot of options there in terms of the future of the club. There's a lot of young players. Obviously, we cannot forget about Leslie Ukuchukwu, Andre Santos, and young players such as that. So there's a lot of positive players coming in. There's a lot of potentially superstars there, and he's a potential star, as I've mentioned before, because of these reasons. But he is a very young player. He's very good, and he did play a couple of games in preseason. Played a few minutes in preseason as well, and he did fairly well, in my opinion. He did quite well, and you know, we did see a bit of that weakness of his right foot being outlined and displayed when he was playing the preseason game. However, things like that can improve. You can improve with your weaker foot. You can still do something with your weaker foot despite it not being a preferred foot. But he's left-footed. He can play on any side, but predominantly he plays on the left. However, things could change for him. He's a very young player. He's a player that I feel could do something at the club if he's given the opportunity in the future. But yes, this is another acquisition of Chelsea that I'm proud of, and I'm happy. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace. Keep the blue flag flying high. And see you in the next video. Cheers.